Hey, it's Punky J. What's going on, guys? So I made a video on the first time I shroomed out, first time I popped pills. I might as well make a video on the first time I got drunk because really, this shit, it's real funny, and I see that now, just how fucking funny it was. Every story I have is somewhat different, but it all involves me acting strange or people around me acting strange. One thing I failed to mention though on the when I popped pills with my friend Aaron is that it somehow affected my tasting senses. Like I could taste so much better. And I remember my dorky ass, I was just eating like a cherry Pop Tart and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exquisite. You know, I was eating it like it's some kind of, you know, manna from God. Like it's some fucking like some super chef made but yeah, pills are not good. I do not recommend taking pills. All it does is just numb you out. But that brings me to alcohol. All alcohol really does is just numb you the fuck out, and it makes you stupid. Like guys and girls, it makes us very fucking stupid. And when I see a drunken girl, honestly, the last thing I'd want to do is have sex with them. It's very sad seeing how they act, and just like I said in my last video, it says something is seriously wrong in the world when even women can act like stupid men. But when I got drunk though, it was not with girls because I was never really popular with the ladies as a kid. I was awkward and shy. I was afraid of my own shadow. Obviously some of that has changed. I no longer give any sort of shits at all, but as a kid, though, I was a little bit different, and I'm surprised I even hung out with this one dude. His name was Adam. He was a kind of a crazy guy. He drank a lot. I could tell he had issues, you know. He was one of those people that he came from a broken home. He stole money from his sister, you know, just to pay for booze and drugs. It's just, he was not really someone you'd want to hang around with. The main reason I hung around with Adam, though, is because he liked to skate. And, you know, I liked him because he was 2 years older than me. And a lot of the kids I hung around with were just dorky-ass fucking kids, you know, my age or younger. But this guy, you know, he seemed more like, I guess you could say, I just seemed somewhat cooler. Even though he sucked at skateboarding. Like, this guy sucked really fucking bad. But, yeah, I got drunk though when I was about 15. It was at his house with a few other of his friends. It was very interesting, actually. Oh, there's one of them was like this real nerdy kid. I remember he was in marching band. Another kid, I don't quite remember. He was just some other motherfucker. And then this fucking redneck, this douchebag fucking redneck that I almost got in a fight with. Never drink with rednecks unless you're willing to get in a fucking fight, because they're fucking crazy. Like, they're literally insane. And they drink like crazy too. But yeah, we got drunk in his garage. I think we played some like stupid poker drinking games. I just remember not being happy at all. When you get drunk, it can make you act like a bitch. I mean, not so much like a bitch, but, well, yeah, like a bitch. And it can make a person really emotional. And I just remember these motherfuckers I was with, it's like it turned into a therapy session. I started talking about my problems and other shit, and I just started getting real emotional. I'm not exactly sure why I did that, because I was normally very reserved. I was never one to really share my own problems. But I guess when you're drunk, you know, and when you're with other people, actually I'm thinking about it now, and it's just like, wow, you know, that's just crazy shit. Just how open I was, you know. I didn't even know I had that in me, but yeah, they I actually got to the point where they all just left because of me. It's actually kind of fucking funny that I made, you know, other guys leave like that. But yeah, anyways, it was a very interesting time. I never got wasted like that again, except one time, but that was just when I was much older, and I remember I did act a little bit funny though. I was with my other nerdy friend. I started getting a little bit emotional. Sometimes I'll start ranting about shit. I'll go off on rants about stuff, and it's funny though because we were just playing Magic the Gathering like two nerdy ass motherfuckers, but we were drinking some of this like flavored beer, like raspberry beer or some shit. Like, the thing about me is I can barely even drink to begin with. It's hard for me to drink because I never really got that used to drinking beer. Like, I finally was able to tolerate it more, but even then it's kind of hard. I don't see how motherfuckers can drink stuff like whiskey. To me that tastes like horse piss. Fucking what's that other shit? Whiskey and that fucking I don't know, man. It's all strange to me. Even like vodka, straight vodka, it tastes like fucking gasoline. I mean, it doesn't. If you drink straight, like that really strong shit, not beer, but like that really hard shit that they used to mix drinks with, it's like I don't think that was meant to be put in the human body, or at least not to be, drunks with only that in it. It's disgusting to me. It does not taste like something is, like it's edible, like it's meant to be consumed. But I guess really, if you think about it, I mean, it's not, at least not in high doses. And that brings me to another point. Like, I'm not straight edge, but I'm still conscious about what I do. And so I don't recommend anybody go out there and just drink like crazy. When I got drunk with my friends, that's only because it was the first time I ever did it. I just wanted to see what it was like. It wasn't fun. When you drink a lot, guys, if you're a young person watching this, you're not missing out on anything. The next day, I had a terrible hangover. I think I threw up while I was there, too. I probably drank about like 10 beers. I'm not even joking. Maybe close to 10. It was just, and this fucking redneck piece of shit I was with, he was such a fucking asshole, I could tell he was an alcoholic. People like that, they're just fucking garbage, man. These alcoholic pieces of shit. They're the kinds of people that usually, end up in prison or dead by doing stupid shit, because you do stupid shit when you're drunk. And I learned that the hard way too. But anyways, guys, that's my story. May not be quite as amusing as some of my other stories, but thought it was worth mentioning. Just really funny shit. And needless to say, though, I stopped hanging out with that Adam guy. He was just a fucking asshole. He was a loser. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if the guy's fucking dead or in jail. People like that really have no future. And, one thing I've learned through the almighty power of Facebook is that so many people that I went to high school with, man, have either died, just become complete losers, or become drug addicts. It's really unfortunate. Drugs and stuff like that can claim the lives of so many people, but not only that, but it can ruin a person's life. And I can promise you guys, if I kept drinking like I did that one day, I just would have become such a fucking loser. I probably would have ended up dead. Just alcohol and shit like that. People who are alcoholics, they're just fucking nobodies. All they do is drink. A lot of them beat their wives. A lot of them beat their children. It's really pathetic and sad how it can turn a man into such a coward, and how it can turn a woman into such a slut and just a fucking hoe. It's really unfortunate. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. This is Punky J. Stay tuned for more, guys. See you soon.